All right. Let's see here. Prosperity, coercion, linking donations and services to promises of divine favor. And I'm talking regarding just different manipulation tactics, whether that be in the business world, the personal world, or the religious or spiritual. I mean, it's manipulative tactics, all facets of this world right now, political arena, everything, right? And the best thing that I can tell you is develop a personal discernment through prayer and scripture. Follow the fruits, love, joy, peace, and gentleness, rattles, and charisma. You have to find your truth within you and what you stand on and the truth that you carry, because you carry truth. We all carry truth. And once you figure out those within yourself, you become a beacon where you just can't be manipulated. You know, you do not question your thoughts. You do question your knowing. You do not question your inner understanding. You're not saying you're always right, but you're not always wrong. But how you feel and how you think, that is adopted to you in your identity and your soul. And so own it. You know, that's the way I see it. Confusion. Blur the truth until you doubt yourself. Yeah, they've been really good at that. That didn't work out for y'all, did it? Not one bit. Yeah, I know. You got to keep going back to the drawing board. I hope that works out for you. Isolation, cut off external perspective. Man, they did really good. They thought that when I go into isolation, that would be the end all be all. Well, I came out the rising phoenix, didn't I? I can't wait to get that tattoo. I'm going to get that tattoo. Fear. Make peace feel dangerous and control feel safe. That's the thing, is they wanted me to live in fear. And that's the one thing I don't walk in, is fear. When you're not scared of dying and you're ready to go spend the rest of your life with God and Jesus, you don't walk in fear. Not by any means. The only thing you fear, if you say classify it even fear, is making God and His happy based off the seed you sow on earth. That's the only thing you fear. You know, my biggest thing is working on my patience in reference to just understanding the movement that follows me and the magnitude of what follows me, and just recognizing that people are gross and bitter within themselves, but that's just not something that you can change. You know, all you can do is accept them for who they are and just let it be that. Reaffirm you have the right to think, question, and choose. You do. We all have the right to think, question, and choose. They don't want you to think you do, but you do. Stay anchored in truth throughout consistent quiet time and not external noises. That's the thing, is I always have to ground myself because there's so much external noises that I pick up on. Choose integrity over image, connection over control, and love over fear. That's the thing, is I don't carry any, I could care less what my reputation is. I don't care what my image looks like. I'm not here to carry those things. I'm here to be true to myself, be true to my calling, be true to my purpose, be true to setting the tone, my expectations that I carry for myself, but that of what I carry of other people, while accepting accountability, you know, in my faults, in my shortcomings, you know, especially when it comes to previous friendships, my relationship, my marriage, the previous company. Like, these are all things that I had to learn within myself. I was in these situations because I allowed it. I allowed people to use me. I allowed people to siphon energy. I allowed people to walk all over me. I allowed people to make me their doormat. You know, I allowed companies to siphon everything outside of me and not speaking up for myself. Especially when I knew funky stuff was happening, you know. And now I'm just at a place where it's like, because deception and corruption is in the business world, although I see it, I don't embark in it. You know, I stay in my lane, I'm in the bag, and I'm not throwing shade at all those, however people conduct their businesses. You know, that's between you and yourself and God. You know, I can't change the ways of the world, clearly. That goes without saying. But what I can do is change the ways within my world, you know, and work on building a legacy for myself, for my son, and the venture that I do. Work on rebuilding my brand, what I stand on. You know, and that's what my forward movement is when it comes to my book, when it comes to different things like that I want to roll out in the future. But I'm not in any kind of hurry. I'm not in any kind of hurry by any means. And, you know, when it comes to my podcast and stuff like that, that'll roll out when it rolls out, if I even do it. Based off all the systematic abuse that I have right now, just on all the little platforms that I have, it's crazy. I don't even know that I want to entertain it. It's just, that's why I more or less feel and know within every beacon part of my soul that my purpose is, whether it's being in the present moment, being in the present day, being able to connect with people how I connect with people, whether that's in my personal life, whether that's in, different business ventures that God places me in, and whether that's even different things within my family, And so I hope this video resonated. I love you guys. I'm going to finish doing my laundry and a few other things, but I will chat with you tomorrow. I love you. Sweet dreams.